So I'd like to start off by saying that Ninjak is one of my favorite characters in comics. I feel like he's definitely an underrated character, and I feel like not a whole lot of people know about him. So my first video for this for the new channel, I want to bring some light to Ninjak and hopefully do him some justice. If there's anything I would ask from people is that if I do happen to miss some information about him, something about his history or something about his abilities I missed, I please ask that you put it in the comment section. Just let me know about it. That's all I ask. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope to do some more. So let's get started. Ninjak is a character from the Valiant universe that first appeared in Bloodshot number 6 in July 1993 as Colin King, and Bloodshot number 7 as Ninjak. Colin King was seen as one of Britain's richest playboys with little care in the world, though he was also living his life as a dual agent as one of Britain's assassin/mercenary, originally working for a Weaponeer, an organization that deals with illegal weaponry. In his first appearance as Ninjak, Colin travels to the Philippines in a jungle environment to find a woman named Glider, a Psyot, who left the organization. While in the jungle, Ninjak will come across Bloodshot, who he immediately stabs in the gut, only to discover that he has nanites that heals him. Despite the rude introduction, the two would work together to find Glider. When Bloodshot is captured by the enemy with another henchman to his right, Ninjak manages to incapacitate the henchman in front of the main guy. Remembering Bloodshot's healing, Ninjak stabs the main guy through Bloodshot and kills him. Following his first appearance, Ninjak would then appear in his own solo series. Ninjak's origin was explored in Ninjak Volume 1, Number 0, titled Hope and Glory, which explored the life of his father, Jonathan King, as he worked as a British intelligence agent, a captain in the Royal Navy, and being a father to Colin. The young Colin was a skilled soccer player, having scored the final point in a sudden death match at the International School Intramural Soccer Championship in Tokyo, Japan. While dressed in his ninja costume, Jonathan made sure Colin was asleep in bed and met with members of the Shishi. Colin woke up to find his father leaving the house and followed him to the meeting. Jonathan confronted Hideyoshi Iwatsu and was about to be ambushed by a ninja when Colin noticed it and tried to get his father's attention. The ninja swung at Jonathan and cut his hand off. Colin would be discovered by the other ninja and thrown to the ground with his dad. Jonathan would sacrifice himself to ensure Colin would escape. He was then impaled through the gut by a Ronin. With some help from a friend of Jonathan, Colin escaped and would lie low at the Todaiji Temple. Over the next 2 years, Colin would train himself to become an efficient ninja to exact revenge on Iwatsu. Ninjak managed to kill members of the Shishi and continued his crime-fighting career. The role of Ninjak is taken over by Denny Meacham. This version of Ninjak first appeared in Ninjak Volume 2, Number 1 in March 1997. While Colin King does exist in this continuity, he is not the focus of the acclaimed comics continuity. For Denny Meacham, he's a teenager with few friends, a father away from home as a lieutenant in the army, and a mother who takes care of 5 children. While playing a video game titled Ninjak, Meacham is granted the powers of the character in the game. He's able to transform into Ninjak by saying, "I call upon the power of Ninjak." With his newfound powers, Meacham will go into many crime-fighting adventures, facing off against foes such as the Dark Dozen, Big Time Sorcerer, and others who are villains of the video game. The Ninjak identity returns to Colin King. Ninjak first appeared in XO Man of War, Volume 3, Number 5, in the rebooted series and follows a similar origin to the 1990s original. His history is explored beginning in Ninjak Volume 1, titled Weaponeer. King is the son of operatives for MI6, which kept him away from home. King would be under the brutal care of the family butler, who was also an MI6 spy. Through years of training, King would leave his family behind to join MI6. Over time, he would become one of the organization's best operatives, becoming involved in a newly formed ninja program and rose quickly through the ranks. It was through this program that Colin King would officially become Ninjak K and work as a freelance agent. King would then inherit his family's wealth and live a dual life as a playboy and secret agent. His adventures as a secret agent will lead him to encounter enemy turned ally, Exo Man of War, and even become a member of the superhero team known as Unity. Colin King, along with many other heroes, exists as a teenage version of his main counterpart. He's described as a sophomore, the new kid, and his power is pulling off that suit. Similar to his previous counterparts, King enters Valiant High as a foreign exchange student who has spent time in Japan and London. He describes his power as boredom as he meets Peter, who is a Psyot of the same name in the main continuity. While King would limit his kill count to 0, he would engage in competitions and fights against his fellow Valiant High peers and demons. He would develop a close relationship with Fate Herbert, due to their fascination with manga and kendo sticks. They would even attend homecoming together. Much of Colin's weapons and abilities have remained constant throughout his comic book history. Some of his abilities include being in peak human conditioning, comparable to an Olympic-level athlete, being a master in a variety of forms of hand-to-hand and weapons combat, and possessing a genius-level intellect to the point of being considered one of the smartest men on the planet. His gear and weaponry includes shurikens, stainless steel sword or swords, sai, and protective armor. Thank you for watching this video on Ninjak. I hope I provided you enough basic information about his character, and I'm sure he will accomplish more feats and appear in more issues in the future of his comic book tenure, but this is what I'm able to provide for right now. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have your own comments on Ninjak, leave them in the comments section. Thank you again, and I hope you have a nice day.